But Ashanti Akua says, hey, coach, how do you get out of financial hardship? Great question. Well, you have to find the root of the financial hardship. Oftentimes the root of our financial hardship is due to a poor stewardship. If you're not good with $100, you won't be good with 1,000. So what you have to do, you have to look at the root of your spending. You got to ensure that you have a budgeting plan every month. What I do is I always look at every single dollar as a worker for me. Every dollar goes where I intentionally sends it. Right? Especially with me being responsible as a husband, right? I have to make sure that every single dollar has a job. And that goal with that job is to bring something back, right? There's nothing wrong with recreational or self-care items because it's bringing you back enjoyment. It's bringing you back various things, right? But you have to look at where you're spending your money. So what I would do is I will go to your online banking or wherever you bank, and I will look at your spending habits, right? And look at where you're spending your money. Are you in an emotional state that's leading you to emotional spending? There's a root reason to where there's financial hardship, and it boils down to not having a plan. If you fail to plan, you plan to fail, and that comes with your money, right? And then look at your heart in regards to generosity. And it's just different things you got to look at and really assess in regards to your stewardship. So what I would do is I will look at the money that you spent in the last 90 days or so. And I want you to really look at where most of your money is going. And then look at, okay, at the end of the month, right? At the end of the month, where do you like where you are? See, at the end of the month, if I don't like where I am financially, then I make a different plan. I reassess my budgeting, and then I start going into God and say, God, give me witty vision, give me some creative ideas. But God is not going to continuously open blessing streams if you're not a good steward, right? So my first advice is to ask yourself, first assess your money management skills. And how well are you managing your money? Are you taking the time to budget before you spend, or do you spend and not budget? You got to budget your money. You got to see where every dollar goes. Every dollar's a worker. Every amount of money you have should be working for you, or you should be positioning yourself to work to work for you, whether through investments, whether through ideas, whether through entrepreneurial endeavors, right? And so how you get out of financial hardship, you got to get into budgeting. You got to look at the root of your spending and see is your spending going into the right directions. But before you even look at that, while you're looking at that, look at your soul. Your soul is what spends. And if your soul is not anchored in God, it's not rooted in God, and you're not at peace with God, then you're going to spend recklessly. So you got to look at your soul. What is your soul and your mindset like? Is your soul hurting? Therefore, you're spending a lot more money going out to eat. You're spending more money in self-care stuff, right? And where's your mindset with money? Start getting some books on money management, start budgeting, and start planning. I hope they help, my friend. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. And if you want to engage more content, make sure you check out the videos over here. If you want to learn more about the books that I've written or the cards that I've created, or ways that you can support and engage with what I do online, make sure you check out the links in the description box below. And if you've been watching this far, you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and subscribe, hit that bell, and make sure you leave a comment. I would love to read it and would love to engage and be your coach online. I'll see you on the next video. Peace.